And my birthday was in October, and I was, just going back and forth in my mind, and like, all right, Lord, and I don't know if I told this before, but I was going back and forth in my mind, telling the Lord, like, I'm done with church, I'm done with God, I'm tired of going through all this. And like Lisa, I too dealt with homosexuality. I was molested from 6 to 19, and when I was 19 years old, I was taken advantage of by a female. And like, when you ask God to show you who you are because you want to be delivered, He's going to do that thing. So God was bringing back to me where that seed was planted. And I never knew. But when you ask God to do something, and if you got faith, and if you trust and believe, God is going to show it to you. And He's not going to show it to you unprepared. You're going to be prepared to deal with that thing. So God showed me this thing, and I remember I was at a babysitter's house, and her niece was at the house, and her niece was, doing some things, and I was like, okay, so that's when the seed was planted. So I'm going through my life, hating men. My father, he divorced the whole family, like when I was 2 or 3, and I sent out an email about rejection because I've been rejected, and I'm not ashamed to say it anymore. I have been rejected. I've been neglected. I've been molested. I've been so many things. I should not be standing here right now. I should be dead. I was going to take my own life. Anytime I get a chance to expose the tactics of the devil, I'm going to do that. So I'm going through my 32nd year of life, and I'm tired. I'm again suicidal, rejected. I didn't want to pop. I call him Pops. My spiritual father, I didn't want to receive from him because he was a man. I didn't want to receive from God because they kind of teach you like, God is a man, but he's a spirit. So I'm looking at God like he's a man. I didn't want to receive from him. So I'm going through all of this in September, August, September. I told the Lord, I said, Lord, and get this, I said, Lord, I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm going to give you another chance, because if this don't work, dude, I'm gone. So, now, okay, I'm going to share this thing. I was reading in Joshua, and the children of Israel, God had brought them over the river, over Jordan. Now, when they was over the river, their fathers, they were serving all of these idol gods. So God brought me over this river, and I don't have to go over to that river to serve them gods that I used to serve. He brought me on this side. He brought me to this side to serve him. And I was able to look the devil in the face and say, you listen to me. You brought me all of this garbage all my life. You told me that God didn't want me to. You told me that I should be a knight. You told me that I to, do the fruits and vegetables. God is so good. So I'm doing this, and he showed me my body. And he showed me all of these black holes in me, all of these voids. And when you single, they want to be like, oh, well, you just need a man. No, you need God. So God was showing me like every void in your life, every hole that is in your life, I'm going to fill it. Ain't no man on this earth do anything like God. Ain't no man on this earth feel you like God can. Married or single, boyfriend or not, ain't no man on this earth feel you like God. So God was filling me. God was filling every void. God was filling every void. And I was dreaming about that. And I was, feeling that. And what I didn't know was that Keisha was dying. Keisha was dying out. It was like I don't know if y'all seen the movie Outbreak, but it was like a virus. I was my own virus. I was letting myself live to kill me. What sense do that make? God filling these voids. God filling every void. And I forgot where else I was going, but God fills these voids. So okay. So the devil now, it's this young lad that he likes me. And the devil know I like him chocolate. So of course he's that. But again, the Lord said he's gonna touch me. And y'all know I'm a queen. And that's what I am. And it's like you cannot accept any peasants. You can't accept them naturally, and you can't accept them in the spirit. So anyway, I thank God for filling these voids. I thank God for being a deliverer. I thank God for delivering me from the curse of my family, which is depression.